This is Frone the Gnome. We're playing Lord of the Rings online. In this particular episode, it's not going to be long. It's going to be about a half-hour stream. I'm warming up some food for lunch, and then we're going to go do some stuff in the real world. So I thought I would play around for a half hour here on my level 10 Hobbit Burglar. So we're going to play around with him, goof off just a little bit. Let me get my other computer set up real quick. Just give me half a moment. While I'm doing that, if you would, on Twitch, please hit the follow. And on YouTube, please hit the subscribe. And if you like what you see, please hit a like and leave a comment. It helps push me up in the algorithms. And we all know that that is very helpful. So, with that said, let's get into this. What we got going over here? Reduced awareness? Okay. Just a little bit. There he goes. Now that the people of Arquette have stood up against the Blackwold brigands and we've got them on the run here, the tides are turning, things are returning to normal, and I say it's time I did my part. Used to send honey down to Stadel and trade for pipeweed, and a business I'm ready to pick up again. My old trading partner, a hobbit by the name of Lolo Wending Way, used to peddle wares on the road between here and Stadel, to the south. When the Black Woads came, I'll wager he holed up down there. If you happen to be in Stadel and see Lolo, please let him know I would like to renew our partnership. Alright, so let me check something here. I have my this pocket item in here as level locking me. I'm going to go ahead and unlevel lock so that I can go up to level 15, and then I'll set it again at 15 for a while. We got some stuff to do out here in the Chetwood area, so we're going to go do that. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It is Sunday, by the way. Sunday, December 17th. It is about 11:20 a.m. here. Elvis up here? No, he was sitting up on the back of my chair. I'm still very, very proud of the fact that I bought myself a Christmas gift. I got me a new chair, so it doesn't look like it's all just destroyed like usual. So I'm very, very proud about that. So I keep pointing it out in every video. Until New Year's, I'm going to point it out in every video. It's the small things in life, right? Got me some Folgers coffee here. I would say I'm drinking it black, like God intends coffee to be drank, but my brother got some these peppermint stick things that you put in the coffee. So I tried that today. So today it's not just black coffee; it's Folgers with some peppermint in it, and it's really good. But I am a fan of straight black coffee. I've heard that many of the Blackwold brigands are looting Arquette, after looting Arquette, fled into Chetwood. It seems that the Blackwold leaders are angry. They feel that the raid might have been more successful if their followers had been less focused on filling their pockets and more on acting together. The main encampment is east, down the road, and then deep into the northern woods. I suspect that many of the Blackwoads can be found within that camp. Perhaps if you search in that area, you might find Gale's lost fishing pole. Looking for a Covell Woodwright, are you? I've heard something about the boy, but I can't say his mother is going to like it. He's joined up with the Blackwoads. He hadn't been in Combe for long when they took him either. He tried finding work around town, but he didn't have the stamina for hard labor. If you can talk to him, you might convince him to give up his new line of work. But I doubt it. I wager you'll find him east of Combe in the Chetwood. Just follow the path from the lumber camp north and east. You are sure to come across a Blackwood camp or two up there. Okay. So let's go take a look at that. Do we have anything? Yeah, we do have something right out here. I was thinking we would. This particular burglar is a prospector, weaponsmith, woodworker. I don't know if I'm going to keep the woodworking. I'm kind of questioning that one. But I do wish that they would give us the ability to get a fourth profession already. It's going to be in 2024 at some point that they're going to put that in. Because if I had that, then I think I would take forestry and tailoring on him. What was it I was supposed to do over here? I think I'm supposed to be looking for where the guy hid. Yeah, we're looking for the stump. Find nothing of note, and then we'll check another stump. There's a guy in town back there in Combe that his father was a brigand, a rogue, or whatever you want to call him, and he had hidden his stash out here, and the son was against it, but now he needs. He's hard up and needs the stuff, so he wants me to go find it. And he said it was hidden under a tree, a big tree. Well, the trees, as you can see, have been cut down, so we can't figure out which tree it is. So I just went out there and I whacked at a few of the trees, didn't find it. So we're going to go back and let him know that we did not find it and see what he says. I thought that would make me run faster. Apparently it doesn't. It's a evade, chance, physical mitigation, tactical mitigation, and restores 50% of maximum morale. So it's a health. It's a okay, not what I thought it was based off of the picture that the icon showed. I do not know how to play the burglar. I'll be the first to admit that. I am learning it. I am going red. It's what one of my friends had suggested to me that has a max level burglar. I'd done yellow in the past, I think it was, and was not a fan of it. He said red would suit me very well, so we're going to try that. What? They chopped down the hanging tree, and ye dug at all the trees with an X? This is terrible. How will I ever find my dad's buried treasure now? Maybe the woodcutters at the lumber camp up east of here remember which tree was the hanging tree. Risiko, you've got to have a word with Mason Thorne, the man in charge there. He just has to remember which of the stumps used to be the hanging tree. He just has to. The lumber camp is along the road north of the big house. Please, I need that money to make a new start for myself. Alright, so let's go up to the lumber camp. Now, having that means that, we've got these other things out here. So we're going to go do a number of things out here this time before coming back. I'm going to go ahead and mount up so we can move a little faster. I like the outfit I've put together for this guy. Very roguish looking. I do wish the front part didn't have that little metal piece coming down. That's the only thing, but I couldn't find one that was just like it with the covering without a little metal piece up there. I'd prefer it be exactly what you see here, but not that. I just want that one thing gone. That would have been perfect. But that's the whole point behind Fashion Quest. You have to find all kinds of things and slowly build it up. I forgot they were doing the Combe lumber event or forester event out here. The hanging tree. Oh, I remember seeing a few hangings in my day. I do believe I wrote the site of the hanging tree down in my ledger. I write down all things I want to remember, so I can just look it up in. Well, bless me. I think I dropped my ledger in the woods not far from here. Yes, I remember. We were surprised by some of those blackwoads, and I dropped my ledger on the road. I'd wager a captain of those brigands picked it up. There are quite a few campfires to the north and east along the forested road. You might find my ledger on one of them blackwoads. Bring it back here, and I'll look up that thing you wanted to know about. A tree, was it? Kind of forgetful. Just a little bit forgetful. So during the Forester event out here, it's a new event that they put in the game. They'll come around randomly, or not randomly, but periodically. It's not a once a year thing. You can compete in this, and you get these ribbons, and you use the ribbons to buy things that will make a. I don't know how to explain it. It'll make your axe for foresting look different and stuff like that. There's more detail in it than what I'm saying. I just don't want to spend a lot of time going over it right now in this video. My Uncle Filbert and I were having tea and discussing the state of things in Breland about how the folk in Arquette showed the Blackwood brigands a thing or two, when Uncle Filbert stood up and said, "Someone ought to do something about these villains. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." And then he left without even finishing his tea. Up the road in the woods east of this camp, past the brigands' watchfires, there's some ruins where the Blackwoads are holed up. Uncle Filbert has probably gone there to have a word with them, though I don't think he will make the full journey. He's not as young as he once was. If he has, he's likely got himself into trouble. I dare go no further to search for him, but did you go look for him and make sure he's all right? All right, so before I started reading that, what I was trying to say was the reason I got kicked off my mount when I came in here is this area, this small area right here that you're seeing. part of this event is there's no movement speeds here because it's a competition and you're moving around, so you get kicked off of your mount and stuff. All right, go and get back to the game now. Or try to. Waiting for him to respond. There we are. Elm has always relied on this lumber camp for her livelihood, and now the people of Arquette will be relying on us to supply the wood to rebuild their town, I expect. There's no shortage of work, that much is certain. We'll need to start taking down some of the trees to the northeast along the cliffs, but there's a wolf den up that way that endangers our workers. Could you deal with those wolves for me? It's not safe to chop down trees near there, and I'm afraid we might lose some of our best loggers. Follow the cliff wall, you'll see the wolves, or they'll see you. Or they'll see you, yeah. See, so right up here is the actual event. And this guy here actually has the things that you can buy from the event, but what we're here to talk to him for is this quest. Have you heard that Arquette gave them Blackwood villains what for? Kicked 'em right out, they did, and good on 'em. If little old Arquette can manage it, I say Combe can do one better and sweep them Blackwoods out of Chetwood for good. Now, I lost my Sally's chain when them brigands took over my farm. She's been gone for many a year, but that chain always did bring me comfort. One of them Blackwoods probably picked it up, and I want it back. Farm's far to the east. Just follow the road past all them brigand campfires. Yeah, what's that? No, it's a chain, not a necklace. What an odd question. I don't like the way he said that. I was about to say, I was like, what? That is a word used in a lot of Tolkien lore. And it's not a bad word. You have to understand, it's not a bad word. It's just the internet has turned it into a bad word. It actually, book definition is odd, peculiar. I'd have to go look it up, but that's what it basically means. But we've turned certain words in the world into bad things, and it's created a stigma, unfortunately. Let's see, am I far enough out to mount? Yes, I am. So we got out of the event area and I can mount now. There's no mobs here. There should be mobs here. I got a feeling that we're super lagged and the server has not caught up with us, and they're going to pop in here in a second. Either that or that person killed them all just now. That's a possibility. Finally, someone respectable. I was beginning to think no one out here in the woods had any manners. Simply couldn't stand by any longer while the Blackwolds have their way in the Chetwood. I marched right in and told them just what I think of their sort. They laughed me right out of their camp. Go back to Hobbiton, little boy, they said to me. I've never been spoke to like this, never. I wanted to leave something in that big ruin is just a bit off, I say. One ruffian, Cole Sickleaf, he used to be a nice boy, took my handkerchief. Did you bring it back to me? He ran off to the ruins all the way to the east, between the frightening ruins to the north and that Skunkwood's farm. Okay. Did these guys ever come back over here? I am really surprised that there are no mobs here. This is very, very, very odd. No mobs. None. It's insanely odd. Let's go ahead and mine this. Do I need spiders? Well, it doesn't matter because he's going to attack me, so we're going to kill him anyway. Did something. Oh, we got a Slayer deed for the spiders. That's nice. Okay, moving on. Whoops, that's the wrong button. What? Oh, wrong guy. Oh, that was nice. He turned just as I was about to get him. Alright, we got another alert. Deed bestowed. Land critical blows. Alright. See what's in this corpse over here. Can't see. The bushes are in my way. Looks like we got the wolves taken care of. Let's head this way and do the next quest. Come on, this guy. I was putting the other one to sleep, and then I had trouble getting back aggro on the guy I was wanting to get, or get a target on him. Alright. I wonder. Okay. Just thought of something I want to do. Bring up my wardrobe. Weapon auras. There we are. I can smell my food cooking in there. Smells good. Ding, 11. Let's check something. We have a point to spend. What is this? Skill critical increases critical magnitude. This one is stealth level and speed boost while in stealth, which I like that. Plus 3% from stealth damage. Deal more damage from stealth. Some openers would be fairly good, at least. Plus 2% melee critical chance. Attacks enhanced by stealth are more likely to crit. So I think I'm gonna finish this one off because I only need one to finish it. Oh, what is it? Points available. Oh, is that all that one has? Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go with the critical multiplier. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Apply. We'll use that one. All right. Moving on. Yar. Oh, there we are. We gotta go up here and do this area. I am doing good. I got some food in cooking. And just doing a short little video here, playing on my level 10, well now level 11 Burglar. We'll knock one of them out. I'm gonna learn something. Can I do this while stealth? I can, but it brings me out of stealth. That's what I wanted to know. But that's fine, because, you know, at least I had one of them knocked out while I was fighting the other one. Red line burglar. Yep. So I've done the yellow one, I think it was the first time I played a burglar, and I wasn't a fan of it. And my friend who plays a max level burglar told me to do the red. Said I would like that more, and he was definitely right. What we got here in our alerts? Deed bestowed. Defeat brigands. Absolutely, I love Slayer deeds. Alright, I think we can get this one without alerting the others. I'm going to actually do an opener on this one, then knock the other one out. Oh, there's more than one. Not a problem. Crowd controlling. Over 50, it usually lights out. Yeah. Alright, let's get this black wood thing open up. We still got something in this area. The ledger. Oh, we still need a captain we gotta kill too. Speak friend and enter. What's the Elvish word for friend? Melon. Hey, questing dad, how are you doing today? Alright, we need to find a captain. Where is the captain hanging out at? Oops, that was the wrong button. Hope you are well, doing well too. I am. I just playing the burglar for a little bit while I got my food cooking in the oven. Then we got some things we gotta go take care of in the real world. We haven't been to the grocery store in a while, so it's time to go spend money. Yeah, isn't that cool? I put that one together today. Here we are. So yeah, this is to show you what I've got here. Cosmetic. I'm using the medium Nadhin mask, and I believe I dyed it black. Mantle of Hidden Peaks, I dyed black, obviously. This is the Snowstrider's mantle, which you can get right now in the Yule Fest. And that sounds like my food is done in there. This is the Fine Gray Company Tunic, which I did in black. And this is another item, Fingerless Gloves. I think you get that from the Yule Fest as well. And then these are from the coffer that's offered right now, Sublime Weapon Armor. I'll be right back. Alright. My food is out of the oven, letting it cool a little bit so it doesn't scorch me when I eat it. So we'll play a little bit longer here. We've only gone 26 minutes. We'll do at least another 10. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, yes, we gotta go talk to this guy. His mother is very worried about him, so we're going to try to convince him to leave his life of badness with the Black Wolves. There we are. What's that? Me mother sent you to find me? I don't care. I've never been good at anything in my life, but now I've found something I can do and do right good. You're going to regret coming into Black Wolf territory. What? Hold my beer. Yeah, that'll teach you. Cool, no problem. Let's see, where do I need to go? I need a spot over this way. Oh yeah, the handkerchief out here as well. And this is the bracelet we're going to get up here, the chain. Whoa, buddy. Man almighty. Thank you. Ah, you're getting away. Where are you going? Come back here. All right. Oh, there's the supervisor. We need him. Got him. All right. We need to go to get the handkerchief now. That way. Okay. Whoops, no. Go up here and get the copper, not the wood. There's where I think I'm trying to get to. Yeah, this is it. That's it for this area. We just need to get that captain over there. That is the lodger's ledger. Bring the ledger to... So it says I've already got it. Okay. The logger's ledger, I mean. Blue. But it's also blinking here. That's kind of weird. But yeah, we've already gotten it. So we will run back to town. Turn these items in. About that time My food should be good and not scorching hot, so I'll probably call it for now. Where is he? There he is. Somebody, it's followed me all this way, wants to fight me. Hey, how's it going, Nasser? This is one I've had for a while, but he's only level 11. I'm playing him where that I set his level at max, and then I do all the content I can find anywhere, and before going up. So currently, I'm going from 10 up to 15, and working in the comb area. You at least have some decency. I thank you very much for returning my handkerchief and bid you a good day, as civilized folk are wont to do. I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on these impolite troublemakers. Maybe it's the Tookish blood I get from my mother's side of the family, but it'll take more than insults to send me back to town unsatisfied. Perhaps my presence here will remind these ruffians what it means to live in Breland. If you can tell my nephew Pasco that I'm fine, I'd appreciate it. Good day. Okay. He said, good day. Wouldn't it be something if copper literally just stuck out of the ground like that? You could just be like running around, go, hey, look, there's ore right over there. Let me go grab that real quick. You found my Sally's chain and showed those Blackwood villains a thing or two? I don't doubt it. A lifetime of thanks, Risiko. Sally was a good hound. We'd go hunting in the fall, and she could sniff out Coney from what seemed near a mile. It's good to have her chain back. It's all I've got left of her now. Take these coins for your trouble, Risiko, with my thanks. We'll just choose one of these, hit done, and we'll move on to the next guy. You took care of the wolves. That will make harvesting the trees by that den much safer. Rebuilding the burned buildings in Arquette will require more wood than we have, and that's only one village. I don't think the Blackwolds have the numbers to try anything funny around Combe, but they're still statal. Too many raids, and we'll need to cut down the whole Chetwood to make the repairs. It's good to hear that Uncle Filbert is all right. He always says that I'll develop good hobbit sense when I get older, but if he's any example, I'm not sure I will. Thank you for looking in on him, Risiko. And we got this guy right over here. Ah, you found my ledger. Now I can find that, thing you wanted. Let me just find the right page. Ah, here we go. I see. So you stand in the field of stumps and take this many paces and then that many strides. Of course, I remember. The hanging tree was the southeasternmost tree in that bunch. It was standing there closest to the Statal Falls. Now just go back to that stump field and you'll find that thing you wanted. What was it you wanted again? You were digging for something, right? Here, take this pickaxe. It'll make it easier to dig. At least I could. It's the least I could do. You finding my ledger and all. All right, so we need to go over and dig up the treasure for the guy back in town here in Combe that's looking for his father's treasure. Still too close to the Combe Forster event to mount up, and we're just going to say la-di-da on that and move on. we'll get there anyway. Let's take out a bear. Why not? Alright, here's the stumps. The glowing one's going to be the right one. If it glows in an MMO, click it or kill it. Those are your only options. Alright, now we can mount up and run. You fought with Covell Woodwright, but he escaped? Well, his sort will not be able to flee forever. I feel the time of the Blackwold brigands is coming to an end. It seems I was right, and he will never give up his lawlessness. His mother will not be pleased to hear it. There it goes. Waiting for it to get on the mount. What are these? These boots were buried beneath the hanging tree? Me dad was a villain to the end? Wealth enough to keep you warm and shod indeed. Wait, there's something rattling around inside the heel of this one. Taking a knife from his pocket, Ted slices into the heel, and gold pieces tumble out into his waiting palm. Well, I'll be! My dear old dad told me true. Wealth enough to keep you warm and shod indeed. You have my thanks, Risiko. With this money, I'll be able to get a new start. I'll do better than my dear old dad. You wait and see. All right. Helped him. And let's talk to Constable here. Ah, you have returned with the brigand's lockbox. Now let me see what's inside, and we can sell the valuables to support the survivors of the Blackwold raids throughout the area. Locked. Should have guessed as much. Well, until we can find the key, we won't have any luck with this. There seem to be some initials carved in the lock. RF. Most unusual. Let's see what we got for earrings. Nothing that I care too much about. We're just going to pick one. I was talking to one of the other constables shortly before you returned, and it seems that he learned that some of the Blackwolds were keeping even more valuables in their main cap in the ruins of northern Chetwood. With any luck, you might find a strongbox that's not locked. It's worth trying anyway. There are so many people who need money to rebuild, and who better to take it from than the ones that stole it in the first place? What is this? Rurik. There's a Rurik Fennel living here in Combe. He's a locksmith, but why would he be aiding the Blackwolds, Risiko? Rurik's house is southwest of here, just behind the Combe and Wattle. You had best have a talk with the Rurik. I will be very interested to know why he's been locking boxes for the Blackwolds. Very interested indeed. All right, we got us a cape. Yes. Rurik is a locksmith here in Combe. You should show him that receipt and ask him why the brigands appear to be common patrons of his. It seems odd that Rurik would be involved. He's a quiet man who keeps to himself mostly. Still, we need to investigate every lead carefully. You should find him outside his home on the road that runs south past the Combe and Wattle Inn. I believe we got a couple more to talk to. Yep, up here. Hello, what's this? Ellie Cutleaf? Well, I should have guessed. She's smart and disreputable by all accounts, and she's just the sort who might lead us to the Blackwold agent. She won't lead you to this Amdir fellow, I don't think, but it's a start. We must gain access to the leader somehow. He'll have the answers we seek. Another earring. We'll just choose one and go. Ding! 12. That is actually where we are going to lock our experience for now. I believe there's a lot of areas that if you go past 12, they will gray out. Now, here's an idea. Ellie is looking for new blood, so why not help her out? You could mask yourself as a ruffian and offer to join the Blackwoods, gain her confidence, and we might find out where the Blackwood leaders are hiding. Of course, it would be dangerous. Do you think you're up to the task? Ellie's house is in the northwest corner of town by the pond. There are some large cages nearby. She breeds dogs, I think. Go and speak with her, and remember, you're a brigand. Well, I kind of am a brigand, so, it's not really that much of a stretch. I mean, I'm a rogue. I'm a burglar, I should say. What? Covell has joined those villains in truth? I refuse to believe it. He's a good boy. Even if he has a temper, he's a woodwright, though, and through, and would never do such a thing. You shouldn't say such horrible things, and to an old woman. Oh, what am I saying? I knew the boy had landed himself in a spot of trouble. Thank you, at least for finding him. Who else do we got? You found it! Oh, thank you. I've been thinking that the pole should be given to the waters of my dad's favorite fishing hole, the pond near the Hunter's Lodge in Arquette. I think he'd like that. Thank you again. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. So that is where we're going to stop for now. We made it to level 12. We do have one more point to spend. Let me see right here. More damage from stealth. I do want that. Crits would be fantastic. And there's a lot of things here that'd be great. I think I'm going to add a higher chance to mine. Do that. Nothing there. Still don't have anything here. All right. That is going to do it for this particular stream. I hope everybody had fun. I know it was a short stream where it's about 44 minutes worth of a stream. This is just a short one, while I was cooking some food. And I'll be back later this evening. I guarantee it, unless I'm not. If you're watching on Twitch and you enjoy what you're seeing, please hit the follow. And if you're over on YouTube, likewise, hit the subscribe. And if you would, hit like and comment, because it really does help with the algorithms. It pushes my videos up. I see a huge difference when people do that. Then go over to Twitter. It's now the big X. And follow me there. It's at From the Gnome. I put up screenshots and chat with people and let them know when I'm going to do things. All right, until next time, this is From the Gnome. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, weekend, weekend, or whatever time it is where you're at. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And I'll come up with a better ending statement. Woohoo!